Owners are interested in a long-term future with lower cost and fewer go-backs. They're interested in seeing workers have a future, a place where they can grow their families and get back to the days back when there was a great move for people to get in our industry and stay in our industry and retire in our industry.
Our company has a little over 600 employees, and about half of those are craft workers. So for any general contractor, I would say that your craft workforce is part of that company, and you want those people to feel like they're part of the company. You want them to have pride in that company. You want them to have a career where they can enjoy their work, they can feel like they're advancing, they can go home and be proud of it with their families. Their families can see that, and that's the way we attract other people into the industry, is that people know each other, they know friends, they know family, and they say, hey, I want you to come to work for my company because it's safe, because it pays well, and because I have a career there.
A trained worker has a higher percentage of retention in their firm. Their apprentice program in 2017 enjoyed a 90% retention rate compared to a 72% retention rate over their firm across the whole. And in 2016, they noted there was an improved percentage of supervisors who were trained that stayed in the firm. What this tells the industry is that a trained worker is a happy worker. They're also a safe worker.
For us, it documents everything of where people need to be. So if you start working for us at this level, you can move up to this level. All you have to do is get these skills. We have it documented now that you can move up. There's no guesswork in it for us anymore. When it's time to move up, you move up. You're not having to just go out there and say, this gentleman is worth this amount, this gentleman's worth this amount, and this gentleman's worth this amount. There's actually a defined scale that gets them to where they're going to go.
Craft training has helped me beyond work by having family and friends in the same industry as me, and has given me the opportunity to teach them and learn from them. My favorite part about craft training was the opportunity to be a coach, and to train on the job, train others from what I learned.
Everyone talks about the shortage in our industry of skilled labor, but there doesn't seem to be a whole lot being done about it. C3, on the other hand, is doing something about it by incentivizing the worker to want to stay in our industry.
If I start here pushing this broom, where is it going to take me? For us, with the training, they know that they're going to get to this level, and if they do well, they can go to this level and this level. Someone that starts at the bottom can end up at the top. And as long as you've got that goal and plan, then you can go anywhere.
I wanted to be a craft professional because as a youngster, my parents, my father has always been a carpenter in his whole life.
The construction process is cyclical. So let's say that we have a job, and this job requires X amount of manpower. We'll be moving along, and then as this job winds down, we have to cut some of that manpower. The same thing for other companies. They cut their manpower, we need to increase. We can all switch the trade workers if they're trained to the same extent. When we have to man up for the jobs, there's so many times that you go out there and you put out an ad, you try to get people recruited in, and they come in and they tell you that their capabilities are one thing, but they're not. So in the training, I think that we're going to have a much better way of judging people.
Craft training has given me more than a job, of course. It has given me a career because it has opened up doors with Merrick. It has given me more opportunities to step up in different.
A trained worker is a worker that does a better job and has fewer go-backs in work. I recall a note by Chamberlain Roofing and Waterproofing, one of our C3 contractors, that said that their callbacks since 2008 have improved. They were spending about $2 million annually on callbacks And when they started a training program, over the last 5 years, they've averaged about $350,000 in callbacks. That drop in callbacks has led to increased profitability and the ability to increase their training programs and also incentivize the workers with more profit sharing.
Our quality is improved. If we don't have quality in our business, we're in a finish industry. If we don't have quality, then we're not going to go anywhere. For us to have guys trained on multiple jobs doing things the same way on every job, it increases our production, which is good for our company. It increases our quality, which is good for our clients and customers. If we can walk away from the job and we've done a quality job the same way every time, it's only going to benefit everyone involved.
So it's a win-win for everybody. When you develop your craft workforce, everybody wins. The workers win, the companies win, and obviously the owners win because they get a better workforce, they get a better product, better schedules, better budgets. Everybody wins when you develop your craft workforce.
It's time that we collectively as a community, with both education and the public and private sectors, did more about this to connect the dots between training and worker safety and retention.